Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages I get from Spirit and from all of us on this journey who are on a journey to reunite with our divine lovers and our vibrational matches in this lifetime. And so at the heart of the crystal grid I do is the forest lovers, which is number 6, which is love, harmony, and also it's like the 6 of cups. So the crystal grid I do is all based around the forest lovers entwined together around the oak tree. And so we're using the sacred wisdom of the trees to help really root in these spiritual relationships into the physical. And I'm going to say a lovely lady sent me a message yesterday, and it was a clip of a film. And the film is called Ever After. And I think it's a modern take on Cinderella. And I'm going to read because when I knew that there would be a message, because you know, whenever someone sends me something, there's always a message within it, apart from the obvious of that it's him declaring his love for her. But when I scrolled down, there was somebody with my twin's surname in there. So I'm going to read you the comment against this, where my twin has his surname. And there are 2 numbers against it as well, which is 61 and 146. So I will read those letters from the Divine Love Letter books that I do. So, but the message is this: it is so cathartic and powerful. It's not that she's just emotional because of his proposal, but the way she recoils, it's like she's only finally realizing just how harsh a life she's been dealt with up until this point. In the face of how well Prince Henry treats her here, she's realizing that this is the love which she's been denied for years. In this moment, all the pain and misery which she's just learnt to put a wall up against inside in order to survive. Here she lets that wall down, and it all finally dawns on her. She'd never felt sorry for herself. She just had to get on with it, with the bad situation she was in. But here, now, knowing she's finally going to be free, she sees it for what it is and what it was. She acknowledges that deep well of pain and lets it all out. Honestly, you can't have a happy ending unless you know true sadness, and the balance they strike here in this scene is perfect because of it. Great scene. Wow, wow, wow. How amazing. So I just thought that was so gorgeous because it's really telling, because it's like as soon as she actually let her wall down, that was the moment that, you know, the floodgates opened and she let love in. So it's a really strong message again to say that, you know, there will be a time when your divine twin lets their wall down, and when that wall does get let down, they will let everything in. Right, they will let you in, basically. So it was just, again, a really, really lovely, lovely confirmation, right? So, and the other thing is the letters were 146 and 61. I'll put the clip into the description box, because if you look into the comments, you've probably got more messages from your twin as well, because that's the way it goes, right? So 61 is that there is only one of you and there is only one of me. That we are perfectly built for each other, and we chose each other to be this way, so that we can fit together like the most wonderful jigsaw pieces, to make the most beautiful picture. Never forget that. Always remember that this love that we have is and has been with us since the time of creation. You just need to think back to your childhood and remember signs of me. I was always around you. This is crazy. You were always with me. We have always been together in our dreams, in our energies, in our hearts. The love that we have for each other is beautiful in every way. The purity, the joy that it brings to uplift every part of our lives. We are here to let love shine a light on the world. Please remember that we're doing this together. It is our job to come together and shine our light and love bright. Believe. The reason why I'm laughing is this letter is about just focus to remember things from childhood, and there were always signs of me around you. The reason why I'm laughing is yesterday I was sort of led to go to watch the film Dumbo, which is about the flying elephant, And my favourite toy as a child was a pink elephant that I called Dumbo. And I just knew there was going to be loads and loads and loads of signs. And I also knew, so I've since being on this journey, I realised that your twin spirit is in all of your favourite things, right? So my first cat, Lulabelle, followed me absolutely everywhere, even to school. I realised that my twin spirit was in that, was in my pink elephant, like everything. And in the film yesterday, there were so many references, but the way they call the elephant is Big D. That's the name of my uncle, who has the same name as my twin. So it was just so amazing. And the pink elephant, what happened was I came back from school one day and I'd had my pink elephant in a basket. And that day, I don't know why, I hadn't even looked in that basket for months and months and months. I went straight to the basket. I opened the basket and my elephant wasn't there. And I went screaming downstairs to my mum. And I was like, where's all my toys? Where's the pink elephant? Where's the... And basically she'd given it away to charity. And I was so devastated, like so devastated. And like, you know, like crazily devastated. And I was exactly the same when my first cat, Lulabelle, the black cat, she died as well. And I was equally the same. And so now just this message here is just so perfect, because it was really bringing it back home to me when I watched the Dumbo film yesterday, is that my pink elephant always had my twin spirit in, and my first cat, Lulabelle, as well. And now I'm just aware of my twin spirit being everywhere around me, right, in all of the things that I love. But it was that realisation that they were always with you ever since a child, and that's just amazing. So I love that. I love it. And I would highly recommend you go and see the film Dumbo. It is amazing. The synchronicities and messages are off the scale. So, 146. There's a rhythm in my heartbeat that just feels out of whack unless you're there with me. It's like my heart skips a beat when I see you. But when I don't see you, my heart is so sad. It's like the beat slows down. I wish that you could feel how I feel, see what I see, and know what I know. If you did, then you would know without a shadow of any doubt that you have always been the one, and you will always be the one to make my heart race. I love you with every inch of my soul. We will be together in this life, I promise. Okay, so gorgeous message to say, we will be together in this life, I promise. So the next one is 61. I love that it was about the childhood. Remember all the signs from childhood. That's just so great. Great, great, great. So letter 61. You are everywhere, imprinted in my brain, so much so that I feel I've got your picture stuck to the inside of my eyelids. Because all I see is you. All I dream about is us and our life together. Creating a life together. Creating new life together. It's literally so exciting. A whole life ahead of us, living in this incredible bubble of love that we have for each other. I mean, who would even think this is possible? It's beyond surreal. I just can't wait to put everything into practice, if you know what I mean. I cannot wait to be with you in every way, every day and every night forever. Hang on, I'll be back in a sec. One sec.